Welcome to 45 Minutes with Locals. Bring you everything local artists, local entrepreneurs, local business owners, basically everything local. With that being said, let's start the clock. Our first guest here, we got Jaquez, however you want to call him.
Yep.
He's bringing us the winner's mentality. He has merch, gear, everything. So basically, we're gonna start off with the introduction. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Yep. Like she said, Jacquez, owner of Winners Mentality. Um, a father, entrepreneur, employee. You know, that's basically it. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when did you come up with winner's mentality?
Winners Mentality. It was like the end of 2019.
Mhm.
It was like the end. Yeah, it was the end of 2019. Probably like in
Mhm.
December.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
November.
what made you come up with this brand?
So I was just on another podcast probably about a week or so ago. I kind of explained it, and I like the way I explained it. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like I always it's always been winner's mentality. You know what I'm saying? Even before um, I actually named it that,
Mm-hmm.
because I always felt like I was gonna go to whatever extent to get whatever it is that I needed to get.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just a lot of ups and downs. Like I said, I was in business. I mean, I've been in business. I had a trucking company,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I was just going through a lot of hardships with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was thinking like I need to do something else, because that I need to do something else that's more meaningful. You know what I'm saying? That serves more of a
Yeah.
purpose. Like owning the trucking company, doing all that stuff, whatever, kind of like took my love away from running business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if I did something that was more so of a
Impactful.
passion and
Yeah.
impactful, something that I could really like carry the
Mm-hmm.
flag, you know what I'm saying, hold it well,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was gonna do.
Almost like mentoring,
Yeah.
mentoring people and pushing positive
Right. Exactly.
energy towards
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
So you work out too with it.
Yep.
Like, is it part of fitness?
Yeah,
And
it is. So that's a shift that I'm really trying to go more towards.
mm-hmm.
And it's just not even about like I'll do weightlifting,
Mm-hmm.
but it's about whatever it is that you know that people whatever they people like to do, as
Right.
far as working out, whether it's running,
Okay.
cycling,
Mm-hmm.
swimming, whatever. It's just more so like whatever you do, just get up and go do it. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? But yes, working out is something that I'm going towards, as far as like merch and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, yeah.
And being more consistent. I know a lot of times we can get into something and then we'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know, we get into things and we're like, I want it right now. Especially in fitness, we
Mm-hmm.
think since we ran on
And it is a journey.
oh my gosh, you
It's a
can't
journey.
stop. You just got to keep going. You can't work out one week and think you're gonna get
Yep.
some.
It's a journey. Actually, you can't work out for 1 year and
Yeah,
think that it's gonna work like that.
yeah.
Like you'll
So.
see results, but what I've noticed about my body and stuff like that, just with this working and stuff like that, like
Mm-hmm.
now I'm trying to shift again. Like now I'm trying to like do like get more cut up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just really just a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Really just a journey. Like I've been working out now for what? About 6 or 7 years now. About 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7 years.
Nice. You have any low points as far as working out? Like, did you ever feel like you wanted to give up?
Nah, I did injure my shoulder. I
Mm-hmm.
had shoulder surgery,
Mm-hmm.
and back in 2018, I injured my shoulder in 2017
Oh man.
from lifting.
Okay.
Um,
Was you
and
not doing it the proper way, or?
man, you know what's so crazy? This is what I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to tell, because it's like so much of
Right.
doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
But
you not.
when I
I got it.
felt it,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was because I picked up weights. I picked up uneven weight.
Okay.
I had a 45 in one hand, I had
Mm-hmm.
35 in the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like the imbalance is what tore it.
Okay, I can see that.
And then that led to me like, so that year
Mm-hmm.
I had got smaller, you know what I'm saying, because I wasn't lifting anymore. I had
Mm-hmm.
just turned straight to cardio. Like I was riding my
Okay.
bike like crazy,
Mm-hmm.
running like crazy and stuff like that. So
So, what do you like the most out of working out? What type of training workout do you like? Running? Do you like lifting?
I like lifting. I
Lifting.
like lifting. Yeah, I like getting my cardio. I like lifting, and I
Mm-hmm.
like riding. I
Mm-hmm.
like riding a bike.
Okay. So I see you and your brother be around your bike down the, y'all ride on the trails or downtown canal. Like, it be looking fun.
Man,
I be wanting to get my bike.
I'm talking about 20 miles, you know, just ride, man. Just in the wind. It's just a good workout. And you'll look up and, you know, messing around with what's it? But the Monon
Yeah,
right
the
here.
Monon. Yeah.
You'll mess around and be in Westfield.
Real quick, fast. But since we talk about local stuff, riding the Monon, it's so many restaurants. Like, you be on your bike, you can stop for a pit stop, get some coffee, food. You got any favorite stop, like restaurant locally that you like, enjoy?
As far as like off Monon, man, I like Public Greens. It's right there off the Monon, right there on, I think what's that, 65th? I believe it's 65th in Broad Ripple.
Okay.
Man, they used to have the shoot. They
like,
closed, man. I can't think of their name. The Juice Boy.
I know
it's right there off the Monon.
but I don't
was
even know
mad
the name
when they
of
closed.
it.
I was mad, man. I was like,
I love juices.
Man, but
Smoothies.
if you go more towards downtown, on 20th you got on 20th and College.
It's so many ones I'm
it's
thinking
a black
about.
owned one. It's black owned too. I can't think of the name. I'm
Speaking
sorry.
Of black owned,
she gonna get me for this. I'm sorry. She gonna
Speaking
get me
of black owned, we're now in the coffee shop, the Avenue in College. I'll come out and check it out. We're drinking some lavender lattes. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so
lavender latte got me in the chokehold right now.
So that's your favorite coffee?
That's my favorite coffee.
Okay.
I've been killing them.
I love it. When did you see this coming? Like, did you see like you going into this path or this direction, looking back from now, like, oh man, I ain't never seen this coming?
Probably not. Probably not what's actually happening. Because of the shift, just the shift that's been like over the last, I don't know, 5 to 7 years, maybe the last 10 years of like entrepreneurship coming about and things like that. Like, I always felt like I would get it right though. But you know, I always felt like I would get it right, even when I was screwing up. I knew when the time come, I was
gonna come right. It's gonna fall into place
for sure.
Okay. Your merch, your gears. So you just had some new merch come out. So
I gotta
make sure y'all go follow him, buy some of his merch.
Definitely
Nice
subscribe to the website. It's I'm working on some things right now, as far as like email lists and stuff like that. Just trying to do some some special stuff for people that really support. I'm all about that. Website www.winnersmentality.online, Instagram Winners Mentality LLC.
Nice.
And you can catch me really in those two places for sure.
So do you have like a whole manufacturing group that helps you with your product, or do you do it yourself?
Actually, right now I'm just I'm in the field with it. Yeah, I got some vendors, different vendors that I deal with. Some stuff here, over here in the States, some stuff overseas.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been to LA, Fashion District, stuff like that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Brought stuff back here. You know, it's people around the city too that's highly talented, super talented with embroidery, screen printing, like graphic design. It's some people in Annapolis that's really talented. So a lot of it started, right here in Annapolis for sure.
So where do you see yourself going with this down the line? Say 10 years. Where do you see yourself?
Well, Winner's Mentality is such a broad thing, and basically I just want to just push the culture forward, build a culture because I don't really feel like we got a real one. But and just push it forward and just let people know that it's just a journey. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to rush everything. Just take your time, go at your pace, and figure it out. But don't quit. That's all it is. So if I can just build that culture and uplift and continue to inspire, I'm good with that. That's the big thing about it. But I do want to get off into more like products and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like water. Is the thing
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So have you did any like networking groups around the city, like just set up and kind of sell merch, reach out to people.
What you mean, like as far as like pop-up shops and
Yeah,
stuff like
pop-up
that?
shops like that.
I, I I haven't really like reached out to nobody, really worked with nobody
Mm-hmm.
besides the people that I'm already around.
Mm-hmm. He has a huge following on Instagram, Facebook, so word of mouth, just pushing it goes farther than you know.
Yep, for sure. But I definitely rock with the other brands and the other people that's doing it, like you did, KJ.
Yeah.
KJ really helped me in the beginning when I started. He really helped me put a lot of stuff in clear, font for me, so I could understand it. Original Makers and Owners, that's my brother. Man, got plays. I'm just trying to think out the head right now. If I forget somebody, don't
charge it
get
to
on
his
me.
head.
Don't get on me. I'm trying to think of everybody that I really just like rotate with. I see what y'all doing, and one day I do want to get something together where we can all just
that would be super dope.
For sure.
Everybody in one.
Because I mess with everybody. Napper nothing. Like
Napper nothing. Shout out
really
to Maxie with the merch.
Really love what he's been doing. That move on Mass Ave.
You know what? He's always saying he sells other brands than his own in the store. Like he even sells portraits, paintings, other people's brand. He pushed everybody to be great. I love that. Even the youth, like he's like a mentor. He's mentoring the youth that come in, have ideas. He's pushing it for them. Like anything he do to help. I love that.
I love it. And that's definitely a space that I'm trying to get more into. Struggle made me. Struggle made me for sure. That's more of a space that I'm trying to get to as well. So I love it. I love to see it.
Yeah. So
if ain't nobody else gonna do it, like I told my partner the other day, I'm like, because he was just talking about how people starting to get back to the youth and stuff that's our age now. It's just like, well, it's our time to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that was doing it for us was in their 30s and 40s and stuff like that. So. It's time.
Okay. What side of town did you grow up on?
East side, far east side.
Okay.
Yep, 42nd Street.
What school did you go to?
I went to high school. I went to Lawrence Central for the most of the time. And then my senior year, I went to Arlington.
Okay.
I graduated from Arlington.
What year did you graduate?
2008.
2008. Yep. Okay. If anybody could, did anybody inspire you to even jump in this journey? Like, kind of install some.
You said what?
Kind of install some information in you to like help you. Hey, just go forward and not have any doubt, fear. Just keep going. Like they motivate you in any kind of way to inspire you.
Is it like a personal or
abroad?
You know, say is it a personal?
It could be like a family member, a friend, or just a thought like, hey.
I take inspiration from everywhere. Anything that sounds familiar, anything that sounds something that stick with me, I listen to it and I go with it.
I like that.
So it would be hard for me to just say one thing. I would say over the last few years, as far as like making that real shift from being hard-headed, being knucklehead, being running around in the streets and making that shift to where I'm at now, growing into this man. I feel like Nipsey Hussle, listening to a lot of Nipsey Hussle was like a big part of that for sure. Because it's like not to even be like cliche with it. It's like he showed us how to be a street person and go into building a brand and creating business and creating business models and stuff like that. It's like that was something that I saw. I was like, dang, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be boxed in. You know what I'm saying? So that was the biggest thing to me. And then I was just listening to music, so.
Yes.
But a lot of rapper, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for
What's your favorite album? From Nipsey?
From Mailbox Money.
Mailbox Money?
Mailbox Money, for sure. Mailbox Money.
What song is like just stand out off the top of your head? Like,
That's How I Knew. It's Only a Case. Where Your Money At. Man, I can go on. Stay Loyal. Overtime. I love Overtime.
Yeah.
And I love how at the end of those songs he was breaking down. Like the nigga was on there talking about what equity means on a street mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? Like talking about gross sales and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm like, that was just when I first heard it, like this is different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a lot of that going on. He striked a nerve.
So you was listening to him before it was a movement, right?
Nah, for sure, 100%,
Because you know,
100%.
I
I've been
felt
knowing
like,
about Nip for a long time.
yeah,
Dom Kennedy is my favorite rapper.
okay,
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying? That's
Don
my
King.
favorite rapper. So him and Nip did a
Yeah.
ton load of work together in the earlier days. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got on the Nip. It was through Dom.
Yeah,
Sure.
I like that. A lot of people kind of jump on the bandwagon. Like I felt like once he passed away, it was like Nipsey. Who is Nipsey? Everybody looking up, hey, where is that? But he was already flourishing,
which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's good
because
too.
his message is still powerful, still prevalent, still gonna push on. So that's an excellent thing about him.
Okay, so if you could leave something, like say you passed away, what do you want to leave here? What impactful thing that you want to leave? Or
man,
say something happens and like, man, I want to leave this behind. Your legacy. What type of legacy would you
mentality.
want? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. This the mentality and what I'm building. Like leave that behind.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, and hopefully my. One of my children can take it and run with it and carry the flag, and my family and, everybody that support me. I mean, like, look right here.
Yeah.
Like, we got a painting right here of the Madam C.J. Walker theater.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what she left behind. That's in Indianapolis.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is however many years it is forward. It's still here.
Yeah.
Still not letting it die. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that. I love that. So I'm gonna ask you some personal questions. You don't have to answer.
No, that's all good. I'm an open book.
So, are you dating? Are you in a relationship?
I'm transitioning. Yeah,
transitioning. You have any kids?
Yeah, I have 4 children.
Okay. You have siblings?
Yes, I do. I have a gang of siblings. I have a lot of siblings on my dad's side, and my mother has 3 children altogether, including me.
Okay.
Yeah, and my father has he got some kids. My father got some kids.
You have any favorite restaurants, since we talking locally? Any spots that you like? You actually a foodie, a big foodie. He put me on to a couple of juices spots, smoothie joints, but any restaurant?
Say a favorite. Man, I don't know if I got a favorite. I just be going. You can
name a couple spots that just kind of stood out to you.
Man, I'm still like, I even still go to Art Skillet. I was thinking about Art Skillet this morning. Art Skillet still doing his thing on the east side, still doing his thing. There's some good places on Mass Ave. The Eagle, of course. Bakersfield, stuff like that is pretty good.
Okay.
Man, I've been eating Living Room Lounge.
Living Room Lounge.
When I've been doing my cheat days on the weekends and stuff like that, I've been getting their wings.
Okay.
I've been doing that on the weekend. Yeah.
Living Room Lounge be having karaoke nights. Hilarious. You got to go check them out on their karaoke night. Speaking of karaoke, they have a new spot at the Lava with B Swift on Mondays. Make sure y'all go check that out too. The videos are hilarious.
Let me check that out. I did see some of the videos. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You got any favorite bars? Like you just want to hang out, go out for a little bit around the city?
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. Like right now, I've been like just really in the downtown space. I remember that one time we went to High Five. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So High Five, Found Square place in Found Square is a good place to go to.
Shout out to Justin Bland and the Made Man show.
Yeah, that's what made me
that was yesterday. Gang. They had the comedy show last night. Forgot the name of it, but that was going on.
There, hookah bar, Sultana, and stuff like that. Yeah.
They got some new spots downtown. It's like stuff is closing down, but new stuff is popping up.
I went to Nevermore last week. I went to Nevermore last week. Me and the guys went up there, had a good time. So
I was there yesterday with KJ.
Okay.
It's huge. That place
it is big.
It's got a new spot called Jovito's Ultra Lounge. The owner of it owns Havana Cigar Lounge and partial owner of Lava.
Yep.
Super dope. We got some spots here.
Some
You
spots,
can't
man.
say that we don't have anything going in Indianapolis because it's a lot of
It's a
stuff
lot of
going
stuff to
on.
do. It just depends
Even
on
if you
what you
want to be
pick up.
low key,
Yeah.
you don't have to be like out popping with the popular people.
Mm-hmm.
You can just be low key and still
And still, you
doing
gonna eat.
something.
You gonna eat good.
Yeah,
You gonna, especially if you downtown, you gonna eat. We got
absolutely.
plenty of places to eat.
Mass Ave.
Got plenty of
You
places to
got
eat.
Broad Ripple has tons of restaurants
Yeah.
locally. You have any favorite events that happen? Like that's huge. It's a big event. Each year we have certain events that's huge. You got any favorite ones that you like?
Shit, hell, the expo.
Expo.
I mean, I know it ain't going on no more, but like, I mean, it is, but not to
Mhm.
the extent that it was.
Yeah.
Like, man, I remember expo in the '90s,
Oh my God.
and that was like the thing to
Huge.
do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my
Yeah.
mom used to rent us hotel rooms
Absolutely.
in the '90s. We used to get a
Rentals,
hotel room.
everything,
Yep.
anything like.
Yeah, we used to get hotel
Man,
rooms.
I just had a flashback.
Flashback for real. Yeah, I remember one time I had this job when I was like 14, and they had got us some hotel rooms. Well, it was like a program slash job or whatever, and me and my cousin got to fighting with each other in there. And when we got put out the room, we was walking through downtown like 3 a.m. with my bags and stuff. We bumped into my brother and them, man. They was laughing at us and stuff. But yeah, definitely Expo.
Memories.
Yeah, Expo for sure. I mean, it's a staple. That's what we grew up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Classic
the culture
too,
was
yeah.
huge back then. Classic, Expo. It was huge for us. We probably wasn't even of age, but we was still getting in. Like we was getting in the parties, even the college parties back then. Oh my God. Indianapolis was huge. We had car shows. You didn't even have to get into like a party or a club. You could just be walking down the strip.
Yeah, that was the best thing about it back then. Especially like 30, and everybody leave downtown and be on 38th Street for the rest of the night. Like, that was the club.
We used to shut 38th Street down.
Man, from Meridian to
all the way
to Emerson. To all the way to Shaylin to the other White Castle.
Yes, I mean you couldn't go nowhere. You just stuck in traffic. And we
just
get out the cars, keep walking.
Police come get us out of one parking lot. We go right down the street to the next one. They gonna be coming about another 30 minutes. I
forgot all about that, yo. Like that is crazy. Even skating rink.
Rink days.
Back in the day, the rink days. Man. Crazy.
The rink had a good run. I don't even know if people really. I don't know if
they don't understand. Go
to the rink. No, the rink had a good run.
I feel like this generation is bringing it back because now they're on Instagram. They got videos, they're recording and stuff. It's very impactful. Like, dang, man, they got something different going on. It's a new culture, you know.
I mean, when you really think about how long the East Rink been shut down.
Man, I was just about to ask you that you used to go to the rink.
That's crazy.
We had what do you call it? It was called on Fridays.
I forget what it was
called. Had Freakniks on Friday.
I forget what it was called, but it was what was it, 9 or 12?
Yeah. Our parents used to drop us off on the corner and we walk over there and we'll find our way back home.
One time we walked. Oh, that was a far walk.
Yeah, you just had to be out.
That was a far walk, man. I was like, yeah, I there ain't doing that.
Yeah. But we was young. I mean, we was like middle school, high school.
Yeah, I was definitely in middle school then. I was probably like 12.
Yeah. So
walking home from the rink at 1 a.m.
I mean, just reckless. Our parents like trusted us, but we was responsible. Yeah.
It was normal.
Yeah. And the east side rink closed down because they had a leak and they couldn't afford to. It's like a pipe.
Is that why they closed down?
Remember they had little buckets always on the floor and they couldn't.
I didn't know that's why they closed down.
We couldn't.
That's crazy. I never knew.
The management couldn't afford it, so we was trying to raise money and everything, but we couldn't afford it.
You got to think, in the East, the rink closed
for some
since
years.
Like 2006.
Yeah, you right.
Almost 20 years.
Man, that's crazy. We just going down memory lane.
Facts. That's what locals, man. It's Naptown, man.
So you have any best wings? You said living room lounge. You like the wings?
The
best one?
Yeah, man. When I cheat, I don't have like during the week. I just got on myself about this too. I did another podcast. We was talking about it, and I was like, I don't eat no fried food. But I was like, after it was over, I listened back to it. I was like, damn, I lied. I do eat fried food because I have my cheat days. So on my cheat days, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm probably gonna get some wings.
Okay.
Keystone Sports,
Keystone
right there on
Sports.
56 and Keystone. Wings. Living Room Lounge, Chatham Tap.
Chatham. Yeah, I heard it. This is the third time somebody said Chatham
Nah,
Tap.
them joints decent. Fat Nans.
Yes.
Yeah, those are. See, now I'm thinking about like when I'm Chatham Tap, Fat Nans. They wings are good.
So on your healthy days, what is like your meal prep? What do you like cooking? Because you do like cooking.
So I cook. Yeah, so I cook probably for like, I don't like to meal prep for the whole week. I probably cook for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Because I get some more time.
Yeah, you get bored with it.
Tuesday I cook something else. You know what I'm saying? Having them probably like Saturday. That's when I kind of like eat out, chicken, whatever. But mostly just baked fish, baked chicken. I'm one of them niggas.
Yeah,
you know, I'm one of them niggas.
It's
baked chicken, baked fish, green vegetable, rice. You know,
you juice
couscous.
too.
Yeah, I juice. Yep.
Yeah, I be seeing your videos.
I probably haven't juiced since like Wednesday, which I probably need to get one in. But on Wednesday I did carrot, apples, lemon, ginger, of course.
Yeah,
I put
keep ginger in it.
I put ginger or turmeric in just about any one that I make.
Yeah.
And I do beets a lot.
I was just about to say, beets. If y'all don't know, beets help cleanse out your liver.
Man,
it cleans a lot of stuff. It like drink it. You gotta drink.
Yep.
I did not know that, and I drink it all the time now.
You got any questions about the beet juice and the effects of it? Just ask me.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay. So, do you have a favorite designer before you start making your own clothing? Is it a certain brand that you like to wear?
So I'm kind of like I go to PacSun.
Okay.
I like PacSun clothes. You know, H&M, Forever 21, Zara. You know, I'm kind of like, that's kind of like what I dress like.
Okay.
As far as a designer, I don't have like just no favorite one off the top of it.
Are you a sneakerhead?
I'm not.
You're not a sneakerhead?
I'm not, because it's kind of funny. When I was in high school, I didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't miss a beat. Like, I remember I had, in high school, I was shoeboxes stacked up to the ceiling.
Yes.
You know.
So you the OG sneakerhead.
Yeah. So I was in it then.
Yeah. It's a difference between sneakerheads now than back in the day. When you hear OG, this is literally when the shoe just came out. Yeah. Like, we lived in the moment. Like, 87, 88, 90s type of sneaker. We had it when it first came out. And over the years, they just keep releasing the same old shoe.
And I don't like doing the same thing. So and then also now I don't like how it's just not accessible anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. I don't like, I just tried to hit on some fours. Yeah. And I didn't hit on them. I'm just like, man, forget them shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't care no more.
Nobody want to care no more.
Just let me go buy some fresh white ones, man. I'm good.
You got a reliable type of shoe, so you would go after that more than anything.
But I'll tell you what has been catching my eye lately, though. New Balances. New Balance has been catching my eye.
Hey, New Balance went up. They got different designs.
Yeah, they've been catching my eye lately. And I'm more like towards like comfortability too. A lot of the Jordans, they're just not really comfortable to me anymore.
Yep.
You know, so.
But he got all the boots. I can tell you that. He's a boot guy. Yeah. So your collection go crazy with Timbs.
Yeah, Timbs. Yeah.
Got Nike boots.
Which I'm kind of getting away from them. But I was wearing Nike boots in house. It's so crazy how I come back around. I was wearing Nike boots.
OG. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
G-Nikes.
Yes. I always gotta do sneaker of the day.
That's the thing. Like, we used to go to. I remember like waking up at 5 in the morning, going to get in line. I remember when the Great Fives came out back in 2006. Me and two of my partners, they was outside waiting on. They was about to leave. They was calling me. It was like 5 in the morning. I finally woke up. They outside. They blowing the horn and everything.
But this was fun back in the day.
Man, we had went to Glendale. We went to Lafayette. Then we finally went back to Devereaux's out east, and I was the only one. Because the green beans that came out the week before, so they had got the green beans, and I was the only one that got the grapes. They was mad at me the whole day. They was mad.
Man, memories. You said Glendale. You know, they used to have Eastgate.
Yep.
That used to be a mall.
Eastgate, Durham Sports.
Yeah.
Remember that shoe store used to be in there? I think that's what it was called.
And what's that store that was on Post Road?
Athletes.
Athlete.
Come on, man.
Crazy. That took us back.
Come on, man. We used to walk right Walk right
in the
through the fence.
snow, everything. We was
Yeah.
outside getting those shoes.
Yeah.
In high school, we used to leave school for a release.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all know about that,
Leave
but
school for a release.
leave school, come back fresh. Everybody like, what? When did y'all get those? Like, we just went and got them.
My brother was famous for that.
DP, shout out to DP.
He was famous for that.
And that's real sneaker heads right there. When I say sneaker heads,
Yeah, my brother a sneakerhead.
yeah,
He a sneakerhead, real sneakerhead.
When you was a sneakerhead, what was your favorite shoe? Like, what was
14s.
your 14s?
I bought like every pair of 14s in high school that came out. I wasn't missing.
Yeah. Which one? The black toe?
I had the black and red ones. See, they weren't called the black toes. Yeah. They was called the tuxedos.
Yeah, see?
You know what I'm saying? I had them. I had the white and green ones. I had the white and red ones. Yeah. I'm telling you, I bought.
See, they renamed shoes that's back in the day. Like when they first went, they wasn't.
They was called the tuxedos. Yep.
Okay, I like that. We got to play a game called This or That. Okay. And you just pick which one you like.
For sure.
Okay, checks or stripes?
Checks.
Checks all day.
Checks all day. That's an easy call.
So
no disrespect to the stripes though.
Okay. So with this being said, with Yeezy, I have to keep on bringing Yeezy. What do you think about Adidas and him breaking up?
I really didn't put much thought into it. I didn't put much thought into it, honestly. I think Kanye, I think he's a genius. I do like that he's at the forefront of what the normal shoe looks like, and he at the forefront of changing that because I did see him inspire a whole new look to what we know shoes to be. And if you see, it's a lot of brands that's popping up that's Yeezy inspired like crazy. So I do like that. But as far as like the breakup and stuff, man, like I don't know. I just feel like we all got to figure out a way to coexist.
I like that. Okay, hip hop or R&B?
That's tough. That's tough.
You can explain. You can break it down.
I'm an R&B. I'm R&B.
This day R&B or
all of it.
All of it.
All of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I'm rooted with 90s R&B. I mean, you wake up in the morning, Saturday, that's what you're hearing, but R&B. But I love hip hop because it's just like, it's us. You know what I'm saying? It's
I agree.
Us. I don't know which one to choose on that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you a drinker?
Like alcohol?
Yeah.
I used to be a heavy drinker.
Okay.
But now I just,
kind of slowed up.
I'm slowed.
Okay.
Completely up. But I still.
Okay. Was you like a shot drinker or a cocktail drinker?
Man,
signature drink.
I've gotten into cocktails.
Okay.
Lately.
What type of drink would you go for?
Like a tequila and some mix. A lot of people have like tequila sunrise and stuff like that or whatever. Like I kind of get more towards that because it's kind of like an art with drinking. Yeah. Like when you get to a certain place and the bartender got what they do and they special drink or what I'm saying, like they one drink that they make and stuff like that. It's kind of like a culture around. Yeah. Shout out to Be Right.
Yeah, I know a few bartenders, mixologies.
And it's cool.
Yeah, sometimes
cool. Everybody enjoy a little.
And then sometimes I'd be like, surprise me because. Sometimes you can get boring with a drink, like.
And see the shots. You just
trying
to get drunk,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't drinking to try to get drunk.
Exactly.
No more. Like I have me a little drink. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Cool. Okay. If you had a choice to live in LA or New York, LA. No questions. He's just right into it.
LA.
Explain.
I love LA, man. I love it. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe like like I said, prominent again. But I've always liked LA. I've always liked LA rap artists. I've always liked
the vibe is
the whole time. And then when I finally got out there, I love West Coast. I love the weather. Yeah. Just the vibes, man. Just the vibes.
When I'm out there, it's like I'm inspired. Like I want to create. Soon as I get off the plane, it's like
smog. It's like something in the air out there.
Like, man, I want to do something. Like, can I do something? Or I always want to go to like. Wherever they filmed at a movie, they film somewhere. I want to go to that location and see, like, dang, this is where they captivated this. Yeah. But it's dope.
Last time I went to LA, it was really dope. They had I had went to Leimert Park and they had like it was like an event, so to speak, like a pop-up shop, so to speak, but it was outside, and it was just all black-owned businesses. Like, it was like so many black people out there. Music was playing. They had people performing. All kind. It was just like, it was just great. It was just like the feeling was just amazing.
I like that.
Yeah. Even right in the middle of South Central.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people was, be talking about all the gang stuff or whatever. Like, when I was over there, I didn't see that. I saw black people shining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you like go to a restaurant or anything that stood out, like Roscoe Chicken and Waffle?
I didn't go to Roscoe's. I went to Mama Shelter. Mama Shelter was a vibe. It was a couple places I went to. It was this one place that we went to. It was a vibe. It was like a club type scene. Like, it was up on a rooftop. They had jacuzzi pools up there.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it, but it was nice though. It was nice.
When I go to New York, I get inspired from there too.
See, I haven't even been in New York yet.
Yeah, you haven't? You gotta go. Like, just go to the sceneries. You gotta go to like Rockefeller Plaza, where the skating rink was. You can go to Central Park. What do you call it? Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I need to get out there.
Bronx.
I'll probably do that this year.
Harlem. You be inspired, and you see where the movies took place. Like, He Got Game at the park. I went past there, and I'm like, this is crazy.
That's dope. Especially when it's a movie like that you really mess with.
Yes, and then like hip hop, you feel hip hop. Soon you get like in those neighborhoods, the rough neighborhoods. You see it, you feel it. Like, man, this is where it started. Like the Apollo.
Yeah, for sure.
Fire.
Gotta check that out.
Yeah. So you are a coffee drinker. Do you like iced coffee or rather hot?
Hot. 90 degrees outside. I'm still drinking.
Still hot. Still doing it. Okay. Shopping. Do you rather shop online or go into the store shop?
I'd rather go to the store. It's really hard for me now too because I put size on. So like ordering stuff offline. 9 times out of 10, the size gonna be wrong. Okay. I feel like we need to bring that back. I know it's convenient to just get on your phone and order some stuff, man, but I like going to, and then because the thing is, what happens with that is it shifts. People don't really care about brick and mortars anymore, right? Because it's as far as like maintaining, it is difficult to maintain a brick and mortar if you're not doing anything outside of the norm to get people there. Yeah. But I think we need to like keep that alive. Yeah. Indianapolis, we only have I feel like we only have one good mall. Two. I'll take that back. What one are you talking about?
You got the Fashion Mall. That's the most expensive where you get your designer stuff from. But then Castleton Mall, you have that. Other than that, you got Greenwood, but yeah.
We got it. Some got to give.
You're right. Some got to give. Okay. Traveling wise, do you travel a lot?
I don't. I've started to. I didn't go anywhere last year. I just had my head down, just working. Yeah. But this year, I got a couple places I'm gonna go to. Though.
Okay. When you travel, do you prefer a window seat or?
When I first got on a plane, it's been a while now. But when I first got on a plane, I did my first. I probably was like 25, something like that, 26, something like that. And everybody, I was nervous. Yeah. Everybody just kept telling me, man, just window seat. Trust me, window seat, window seat. So when I got on there, I did it, and when I did it, it kind of changed my outlook on stuff. Like I was really in the air looking out the window. I was terrified. Yeah. But when I got on the plane, I was just like, man, we here now. Right. So every time I window seat.
My first time on a plane, I shed a tear. It was only one. It felt like a movie or something. But I was on a row. It was just two of us on one row. It was a younger girl, and I was looking at her like, how's she on this plane by herself? And she just comfortable. She went to sleep and everything. I'm sitting there like, you ain't nervous?
See, they kind of bred in it. Like my kids, my children, man, have flown and been a ton more places than I have. They've actually flown before I flew.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because my son, you know what I'm saying, he's mixed. He's Dominican.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when they go to Dominican Republic once or twice a year, he'll be there for 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? So
You wear jewelry. Are you a jewelry person?
I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into it. I'm not really a jewelry person. Though. I've never had no ear piercings, never had no earrings.
What would be your
I'm trying
preference? Like gold, silver,
gold.
gold?
Yeah,
Okay.
gold.
Dress shoes or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. You
Sneakers.
never was a dress up type of person?
I remember when in my early 20s, I had like this little phase of where I just wore like hard, but like you know, what I'm saying, wingtips and stuff like that. Like I was doing that for a while. Like I ain't even buy no tennis shoes for a while.
You remember that era when Jay-Z was like button up? Everybody went crazy over button ups. He changed the culture.
And then Kanye had us on polos. So they had us on button ups and polos.
Yeah. Okay. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Morning. Why?
I bounce up.
You always been a morning?
Always, my whole life. I bounce up 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. I be up.
You have a more creative mind in the morning time.
In the morning, I like the morning, and it's crazy because you get older and you kind of like start seeing stuff for what it is. Yeah. So I feel like the morning, it's just quiet. It's peaceful. Yeah. It's the street. It's just you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just you, and I can get my best thoughts off of it.
I like that. I'm the same here. Cooking. Well, we already talked about that. You like cooking.
Yeah, I really cook.
AirPods or Beats, even though they're the same brand. But
I'm about to say, you talking about like just as far as like the style,
or just which one your preference, your best one?
I had some earbuds, some Beats earbuds before. They were pretty dope. Of course, I lost them. My AirPods. I don't say AirPods. AirPods are highly convenient. Yeah. I hate them, but they highly convenient. Like,
why you hate them?
Because they don't fit in my ear right.
Okay.
They be hurting my ear, man. But it's like they so convenient. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Apple good for that.
Yeah. Are you a on-time person or late?
On time.
With everything?
On time. On time. You heard it. It just depends on like where you're going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's somewhere that like I'm on time.
First impression is everything, especially with business.
Like even with the gym, like I be at the gym 4:45, don't open till 5. It just feel like if I get there at 5, I'm behind. I feel like I'm starting to rush. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I get there at like 4:45, 4:50, I'll be cool. I can, get myself together before I go inside.
I like that. Okay. Are you a texting person or are you a more call? Like
depends on which
the situation.
Depends on which. If I need to get something done or get something across or talk to somebody, I'm probably gonna call.
Okay. Are you a day partier or more go out at night?
Day partier. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even like being outside at nighttime.
Yeah, you get to a certain age, it don't even matter no more.
I don't like being outside. If I can do everything in the daytime, let me do it in the day.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, we are 42 minutes in, okay. And I got some more, but hey, we can just freestyle. Breakfast person. Are you a breakfast person or dinner? Type of breakfast? Yeah. What type of breakfast do you like?
I don't know. I'm when it comes to eating, I'm whatever. Probably breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay. I don't have nothing else to say, but we can like freestyle this. This is like my second 45 minutes straight. Like,
is it?
Yeah, all the other ones were shorter, but it's cool. We made it. So you can kind of just tell them your social media page, tell them where they can find you, where they can get your merch.
Yep. So like I said, www.winnersmentality.online is the website. Subscribe. Go on there, stay in tune. Got some stuff. Got some really good stuff coming for the year. Winners Mentality LLC on Instagram. Jacquez Jones on Facebook. Yeah, man, we got some stuff going on.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out. I appreciate your time. You guys, I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, I'm just bringing you everything locally from restaurants, bars, podcast people, entrepreneurs, just giving y'all heads up on people that's in Indianapolis that are really doing some stuff. Like we have some dope people here, and I just want to expose them a little bit more, if not more. So there you have it. Thank you.
Oh, and another
Well,
thing
go ahead.
too, I support what you're doing, love what you're doing, keep doing it. DJ Lady Locks
Hey,
got the city on smash right now. She's
thank
doing
you.
events, she's doing weddings.
Hmm.
Like I'm looking and I'm watching, I'm like, man, she's killing it.
Right
This right
on.
here is it's perfect for you. It's in your realm. I'm in full support
I
of it
appreciate
for
that.
sure.